Chair Yoga. Dear friends, with 20 years of yoga experience, I have developed a variety of yoga routines to cater from beginners to intermediate practitioners. Now, I am excited to introduce Chair Yoga, a specially designed routine for those who may find traditional yoga, whether standing or sitting on the floor, challenging. Chair Yoga is a wonderful way to stay active, improve mobility and flexibility, and gently warm up your joints and muscles. As with any exercise, please listen to your body, use your best judgment, and modify stretches according to your comfort level. I hold a PhD in chemistry from the University of Alabama in Birmingham and an MS in chemistry from IIT Delhi, and have over 25 years of experience in the pharmaceutical industry in the US. Now, I want to share the practices that have helped me stay physically and mentally fit to balance my professional and personal lives, so you can experience the same benefits in your daily life. Looking forward to this journey with you. Ashima. Disclaimer for online yoga program. The content provided in this online yoga program is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not intended to replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult with your physician or a qualified healthcare provider before beginning any new exercise program, especially if you have any pre-existing medical conditions, injuries, or concerns. By participating in this program, you acknowledge and agree that you are voluntarily engaging in yoga sessions at your own risk. The instructors, creators, and providers of this program are not liable for any injuries, health complications, or damages that may arise from your participation. Listen to your body, practice at your own pace, and modify poses as needed. If you experience pain, dizziness, or discomfort, stop immediately and seek medical advice. By accessing and using this program, you agree to release the instructors and all affiliated parties from any claims or liabilities related to your participation. Prepare for yoga practice by settling comfortably in a chair and bringing awareness inwards before starting the poses. Choose a stable, steady chair without arms that allows your feet to rest flat on the floor. Sit upright and comfortably. Place your palms on your thighs. Close your eyes softly. Focus your attention on the area just beneath the bridge of your nose. This is where you'll begin observing your breath. Slowly draw the air in through your nostrils. Feel your diaphragm drop and your belly expand as the breath moves deep below your navel center. Release the breath through your nostrils, allowing the diaphragm to rise and your belly to soften. The inhalation and exhalation should be smooth and complete and without any pauses. Watch your breath as it moves in and out. Let each inhale fill you with calm, and each exhale release any tension. As you become calm, you're preparing to begin your yoga stretches. During yoga, maintain normal, natural breathing unless otherwise noted. We will start by rotating both shoulders simultaneously to help stretch your shoulders and warm you up. Raise both arms to shoulder height. Make 3 complete rotations with your arms in one direction. Repeat the same in the opposite direction. Now we will rotate one shoulder at a time. Keep your posture tall and your core engaged. Slowly raise your arm towards the ceiling and rotate it at the shoulder joint, making 3 small circles in one direction followed by 3 in the reverse direction. Once finished, gently lower your right arm back to your side. Repeat the same with your left arm. The next arm movement helps strengthen the upper arms and energize the shoulders further. Stretch your arms to the sides, forming a straight line with your shoulders and palms facing up. Clench your hands into tight fists and pull your forearms towards your armpits. Open your arms wide again, with palms facing down. Repeat this cycle a few times. Finally, lower your arms and take a few normal breaths and relax. The following exercise activates the palms and wrists. Raise your arms in front of you to shoulder height with the palms facing upward. Apply pressure on your wrists as if pushing an imaginary wall. Lower your palms downward, compressing the wrists. Continue the sequence for a few repetitions. Continue with stretching and strengthening the wrists by rotating your palms inward and downward in a smooth motion. Then, rotate your palms outward and downward. Repeat this alternating motion several times. Next, we will rotate the wrists. Raise your arms in front of you to shoulder height. Make tight fists. Rotate your wrists in one direction 3 times in smooth, controlled circles. Rotate your wrists 3 times the other way. Bring your arms by your sides. Take a few calming breaths. Now let's focus on the neck. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, turn your chin toward your right shoulder. Relax your neck and shoulders as you breathe deeply. On your next inhale, bring your head back to the center. As you exhale, turn your chin toward your left shoulder. Relax your neck and shoulders further. Inhale to return your head to the center. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lower your chin toward the hollow of your throat. With your next inhale, slowly lift your head and roll it back. Bring your breath awareness to your neck and shoulders. Release any tension as you breathe deeply. Return your head to the center. Take a few normal breaths, allowing your body to relax completely. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, gently drop your right ear toward your right shoulder, keeping your left shoulder relaxed and down. Place your right hand on the left side of your head and apply gentle pressure to deepen the stretch. On your next inhale, slowly bring your head back to the center. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, gently drop your left ear toward your left shoulder, keeping your right shoulder relaxed and down. Place your left hand on the right side of your head and apply gentle pressure to deepen the stretch. On your next inhale, slowly bring your head back to the center. The next exercise helps stretch the arms and back. Sit near the edge of your chair. Bring your arms behind you and hold on to the lower part of the chair back. Slowly lean forward from the waist, keeping your chin up and spine extended. Straighten your elbows and fully extend your torso as you hold the stretch. Take a few deep, steady breaths, feeling the stretch in your arms and back. When ready, slowly pull yourself back to an upright sitting position. The next stretch helps with the squeezing of the shoulder blades and brings relief from upper back pain. Sit comfortably on the chair. Reach your arms behind you and hold the upper part of the chair back. Lean forward from your hips, keeping your back straight as you extend your torso fully. Hold this position for a few deep, steady breaths, feeling the stretch in your arms and back. When ready, slowly return to an upright sitting position. Next, let's do a waist twist. Sit back comfortably in your chair, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Twist your upper body to the right, engaging your core and lifting slightly through your lower back for support. Hold on to the bottom of the chair seat with your hands to deepen the twist, aligning both shoulders in the same plane. Stay in this position for a few deep breaths, allowing your torso to relax into the stretch. Slowly return to the center. Repeat the same movement on the left side. You can repeat this sequence for additional stretches if desired. Now, we'll do a variation of the waist twist. Sit comfortably in your chair with your feet flat on the floor. Twist your upper body to the right and grab the upper part of the chair back with your hands. Use the chair back as a lever to deepen the twist at your waist. Ensure both shoulders are aligned in one plane as you twist. Hold the position for a few deep, steady breaths. Slowly return to the center. Repeat the same movement on the left side. Now, let's do a side bend to stretch the waist. Sit tall with your feet flat on the floor and your back against the chair. Lean slightly to the right side and hold the right side of the seat or a rung with your right hand for support. Raise your left arm straight, bringing it close to your ear, and bend your upper body to the right, stretching the left side. Keep your left elbow extended and your back aligned against the chair back. Hold the stretch for a few deep, steady breaths. On your next inhale, slowly return to the center. Repeat the same stretch on the left side, holding the seat or rung with your left hand and raising your right arm to bend to the left. On your next inhale, slowly return to the center. Now, let's work on strengthening our legs. While seated in your chair, lift alternate legs, keeping each parallel to the floor, engaging your core for stability. Repeat the leg lifts a few times with alternating legs. You can add ankle stretches and rotations with leg lifts to energize the ankles. Alternately point and flex your toes a few times, feeling the stretch through your foot and calf. You can also rotate your ankle in one direction and then in the opposite direction. Now we are going to work on our knees. Sit back comfortably in your chair with your posture upright. Lift your right knee toward your chest, using your hands for support, but avoid bending your upper body forward. Lower the right leg. Repeat the same movement with your left leg. Repeat leg lifts alternately. While seated in your chair, spread your legs wide apart. Place your hands on your thighs close to the knees. As you exhale, slowly bend forward at the waist, keeping your torso extended with your back straight. Inhale as you gently rise back up to an upright position. Repeat this movement a few times, focusing on your breath and maintaining a steady pace. Now, we'll do a crisscross forward bend. Sit with your legs spread wide apart. Inhale, then exhale as you bend forward at the waist while reaching for your left toes with your right hand. Then, swivel to the left and touch your right toes with your left hand. Continue alternating sides a few times. For the next stretch, spread your legs 2 feet apart. Raise both arms up. Swivel to the left side as you bend down and bring your right hand to the left toes and raise your left arm toward the ceiling. If you can't reach your toes, touch any part of the lower leg. Come up. Turn the torso slightly to the right side. Bend down to touch your right toes with your left hand and raise your right arm toward the ceiling. Repeat this stretch a couple of times, alternating sides. Afterward, rest for a few breaths, allowing your body to relax. Now we are going to perform standing postures. Stand behind the chair and grip the chair back firmly for support. Spread your feet apart. Bend both knees slowly as you lower your pelvic floor, keeping your torso as straight as possible. Engage your core as you rise back up, maintaining the straightness of your upper body. Repeat the movement a few times, focusing on smooth, controlled motions. Afterward, rest for a few breaths to relax. Stand with your legs spread wide apart, holding onto the back of the chair for support. Point your right toes to the right side. Bend your right knee and lower your torso toward the floor, keeping your upper body as straight as possible. Hold the pose while breathing normally, feeling the stretch in your legs and torso. Slowly rise back up to the standing position. Next, we will work on the left side. Point your left toes to the left side. Bend your left knee and lower your torso toward the floor, keeping your upper body as straight as possible. Hold the pose while breathing normally, feeling the stretch in your legs and torso. Slowly rise and stand in normal position. We are going to do leg lifts. Stand holding the back of the chair for support. Keeping your hips and pelvic muscles engaged, raise your left leg to the left and back to the center. Repeat as needed. Keeping your hips and pelvic muscles engaged, raise the right leg toward the right side and back to the center. Repeat as needed. Stand tall, holding the back of the chair for support. Rotate your left leg at the pelvis, making 3 slow, controlled rotations in a clockwise direction. Then, 3 slow rotations in a counterclockwise direction. Repeat the same movement with your right leg, starting with 3 rotations clockwise, and then 3 counterclockwise. After completing both sides, rest for a few breaths. We will form the chair posture. Stand behind the chair with your feet a few inches apart and hold onto the back firmly. Gradually step back, allowing your arms to extend in front of you. Slowly lower your torso as if you're about to sit in an invisible chair, keeping your back straight. Focus on bending at the hips and knees while maintaining proper posture. Lower your thighs until they are parallel to the ground or slightly lower, ensuring your knees stay in line with your toes, without collapsing inward. The next set of postures helps with stretching the back. Stand upright and hold the back of a chair for support. Take a few steps backward until your arms are extended. Hinge at your hips and lower your torso until it is parallel to the floor. As you fold, keep your back neutral, avoid rounding your spine. Slowly rise. As you come upright, lean toward the chair, bringing your body into a straight line from your heels to your head, forming a plank position. Once in the plank position, hold it for as long as you can. Continue to breathe normally. Repeat as needed. The next pose will help lengthen your spine further because we will do leg lifts in addition to the previous pose. You may need to adjust your chair to have sufficient room to extend your legs in the back. Stand upright behind the chair, holding the chair back with your feet hip-width apart. Slowly step backward from the chair, extending your arms fully. From this position, slowly hinge forward at your hips, and lower your torso until it is parallel to the floor. While keeping your arms extended and your torso straight, lift your right leg behind you. Make sure your right leg is parallel to the floor and that your hips stay even. Don't let your hip drop on the lifted leg side. Lengthen your spine. Maintain a neutral neck. Stay in this position breathing steadily. Gently bring your right leg down. Now, repeat the same movement on the left side. Lift your left leg behind you, making sure it is parallel to the floor and your hips remain level. Keep your arms fully extended and your spine long as you maintain balance. When ready, bring the left leg down. A repeat of this pose is provided that shows how important it is to maintain a balance of the two hips. After alternating the leg lifts, lean toward the chair to shift your body into a plank position. Stand upright behind the chair, holding the back with your feet hip-width apart. Bend the right knee, keeping it aligned with the ankle. Extend your left leg behind you as you lean forward to form a lunge-like posture. Bend your elbows to help maintain balance. Push the left foot firmly into the ground to enhance the stretch in your leg. Stay in the posture for a bit. Straighten your right knee as you bend your torso forward, bringing your head close to the right knee. Lower your arms to shoulder height on the chair's back to get a better balance. Stay in the posture, and then in order to rise up, bend the right knee, straighten the torso, pull the left leg forward, and stand to calm your breath. Stand upright behind the chair, holding the back with your feet hip-width apart. Bend the left knee, keeping it aligned with the ankle. Extend your right leg behind you as you lean forward to form a lunge-like posture. Bend your elbows to maintain balance. Push your right foot firmly into the ground to enhance the stretch in your right leg. Stay in the posture for a bit. Straighten your left knee as you bend your torso forward, bringing your head close to the left knee. Lower your arms to shoulder height on the chair's back for a better balance. Stay in the posture for a bit, and in order to rise up, bend the left knee, straighten the torso, pull the right leg forward, and stand to calm your breath. The next posture provides a deeper stretch to the leg. Stand upright behind the chair, holding the back. Walk back until your arms are fully extended. Place your right foot behind the chair seat. As you bend your elbows, start leaning towards the chair. Enjoy the stretch in your leg. Stay for a few breathing cycles, lower the leg, and come upright. Repeat on the left side by placing the left foot behind the chair seat. As you bend your elbows, start leaning towards the chair. Enjoy the stretch in your leg. Stay for a few breathing cycles, lower the leg, and come upright. We are now going to form a chair posture. This is good for strengthening the arms and thighs. Stand with your back to the chair. Hold the chair's back firmly with both hands. Walk away from the chair until the arms are extended. Breathe in. As you breathe out, slowly lower your hips down to form a chair. Keep the torso as upright as possible. Slowly rise as you breathe in. Repeat the chair posture. Hold the chair back firmly. Rise on your toes. Then come up on your heels. Repeat a few times. Hold the chair back firmly. Curl your left toes in and push into the floor with your foot to experience a stretch in the ankle. Switch to the right foot and curl the right toes in. Push the toes into the floor. Hold the chair back firmly. Come up on your toes as you lift your heels. Then lower the heels. Repeat a few times. Now to cool down. Sit upright in the chair with your feet flat on the ground. Place your palms on your thighs. Close your eyes softly. Focus your attention on the area just beneath the bridge of your nose. Take a few diaphragmatic breaths.